RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.
It's good to be first. First Cloverleaf Bank.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of our high school basketball doubleheader here on a Monday night. I'm Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller. We are in Wood River to see the East Alton Wood River Oilers host the Roxana Shells. And anytime these two teams get together, Adam, a big-time rivalry.
It is, there's no question, and they always say that you can throw the records out, and both teams probably would like to throw the records out tonight, but anytime you can get a win over a rival, it's a big win regardless of how your season's going. It can kind of help turn the season around.
Oilers with 3 wins on the season, the Shells with 1, and the Oilers win the tip and controlled at the top of the key. They will work it around to the right side, fire it in down low. There's a shot from the baseline, no good. The rebound comes down to Roxana.
Shells came out in a 1-2-2 zone on defense. We'll see what the Oilers are in.
Wardlock with it, top of the key, works it right side. Number 10 with it, that's Rexford. Here's a shot that's no good. Rebound comes down to Wood River. Harrison with the board that time. Up the floor come the Oilers. Corey Terry with it. Works it to the left side. Now gets it back. Down low they go. Shot no good. Harrison with a putback, and she's going to draw the foul.
That's 2 possessions now in a row that the Oilers have been able to get the ball down low. Once to Kelsey Harrison, once to Hannah Cibolo. And while they haven't quite finished yet, I think that bodes well for the Oilers as this game goes on.
Harrison with the first free throw of the night. It's no good. Her second attempt missed as well, and still no score on the board, just underway. Here's a good pass down the floor, but the shot no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Roxana. A three on the way, and it rolls in and out. Loose ball picked up by the Shells. Rexford. And now they'll kick it out back to the top of the key and reset the offense.
Several offensive chances for the Shells here, and the Oilers can't be happy about that. They want to limit them to one shot.
Allie Scott will work it back to Emily Bowermaster. Now around to Rexford. Down low they go to Scott. Back out top, Bowermaster with it. Left side now. It's stolen away. Oilers come up with it. Westbrook with the ball now. Work it to the top of the key to Corey Terry. Into Harrison they go again. Shot on the way, and there's the first two of the night.
And I think that'll be the Oilers' game plan all night long. Try to get the ball inside to Kelsey Harrison.
Kelsey Harrison with a steal. Pass down low and a foul on Bowermaster here as she couldn't protect that baseline. Kelsey Westbrook with the drive there and drawing the foul. She has it now down low to Harrison. Harrison's shot on the way, no good, and the rebound. Whistles blow. A foul going to be called.
I think that was Hannah Cibolo, number 5, who was called for a push in the back, going for that offensive rebound.
Up the floor come the Shells, and it's Paige Plooster with it. Working right side now into Scott. Scott's shot, no good. Rebound comes down to the Oilers.
Roxana's got to be happy with the looks they're getting. They've had several very good looks at the basket, just haven't been able to get it to fall yet.
Corey Terry working it down to the left corner. Holds up the dribble, fires it out top. In trouble. And dumping it off now to Cibolo. Her shot no good. And she'll chase down her own rebound. Works it right side. Back out top they go. And now to Harrison down low. A shot no good. And Scott comes up with the rebound. Headed up the right side of the floor. Allie Scott now looking for some help. Works it to Plooster. Now to Rexford, who drives. And her shot blocked away.
And as good as Kelsey Harrison can be on the offensive end, she's just as good as the defensive end, and we see her block away a shot right there.
Timeout on the floor for the Shells. They trail 2-0 to the Oilers here with 5:14 on the clock. We'll take a break too. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Take a look at the latest J.D. Power & Associates insurance certifications for customer satisfaction. Know what each certified agency has in common?
Each is with American Family Insurance.
In fact, American Family Agencies are the first agency certified by J.D. Power & Associates.
According to our policyholders, our agents deliver an outstanding customer experience.
American Family Insurance.
All your protection
under one roof.
Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062 or stop by 3014 Godfrey Road.
When you play sports like football, injuries are going to happen. That's why more area schools count on the Human Motion Institute's sports medicine pros to keep their athletes healthy and in the game. Our certified athletic trainers are part of the team, assessing and treating injuries right on the field. And if serious injury occurs, they're backed by an expert team of Alton Memorial Hospital surgeons and therapists. The Human Motion Institute at Alton Memorial Hospital. We're part of the team.
Master draws a foul, steps up to the stripe and sinks the first one. She'll have another and a chance to tie the score at 2 with 5:06 on the clock, first quarter. Bowermaster's shot is good, and the Shells tie it up at 2. Up the floor come the Oilers. Corey Terry works it right side to Smith, down low to Harrison, and now the foul going to be called. Oilers will throw it in. Kelsey Westbrook to throw it in. Gets it into Harrison, and then she loses it. It's picked up by Bowermaster, who's headed up the right side of the floor. Bowermaster just inside the arc, lets it fly, and whistles blow. A foul going to be called on the rebound. One of the Shells over the back. And the Oilers get it right back. Looks like Cassandra McGee checking into the ball game now for the Oilers. It'll be Terry bringing it up the floor again for East Alton Wood River. Between the center circles, now working to the left side. Westbrook with it, tries to fire it inside, knocked away by Bowermaster. Will take it the length, lay it off the glass too hard. The rebound comes down to the Shells. A putback, no good. And now the Oilers with the rebound, so Bolo will bring it out. Drops it off to Terry. Terry going to the left side to Westbrook. Takes a shot, and it's no good. Tipped out of bounds. They'll say Roxana basketball off Cassandra McGee.
Looks like the Oilers are going to try to change the pace up a little bit here by putting some full court pressure on the Shells.
Shells trying to get it in, and due to Rexford, who throws it away to Zabola. Bounce pass down low. It's blocked away. And now back out top they go. McGee's shot is good. So McGee off the bench to give the Oilers 2, and now they lead 4-2 with 4:02 on the clock, first quarter action.
And that's what you love to see as a coach. I know Coach Evans has to be happy. You put Cassie McGee in the game, and she delivers as soon as she gets in with a nice bucket.
Rexford will get it into Ordlock, who will bring it across the timeline. Right side, they work it to Bowermaster. Bowermaster firing it back to Rexford. Almost lost it, gets it back, tries a three, and it's off the mark. Harrison with the rebound. She'll drop it off to Terry, who heads up the left side. Corey Terry to Westbrook. Inside to Harrison. A shot on the way, but a foul as the basket no good.
That's pretty good offense by the Oilers. Sort of looked like a delayed break, run it up the sideline, and Kelsey Harrison did a nice job of running the post and getting position and ended up with the foul going to the line.
And her first one falls in for her. 1 for 3 now from the line for Harrison. The next one's good, so hits them both to make it a 6-2 ball game. Here's Ordlock firing it up the floor. Shot on the way, blocked by Harrison.
That's her second block of the night and took away a good scoring opportunity for Roxana.
Bowermaster to throw it in. Gets it in to Rexford, stripped away, and now jump ball called, I believe. Possession arrow in favor of the Roxana Shells. Shells get it in. It's tipped around and picked up by Ordlock.
A couple of times in a row, the Shells looked like they might have a layup on out of bounds, but just couldn't handle the pass.
Bowermaster with a bounce to Rexford. Her shot short, no good. Chased down by the Shells. Plooster, now the double dribble going to be called on her.
And I think Roxana wanted a push there, wanted the foul rather than the double dribble, but that's not the call they got.
Here's Terry bringing it up the floor. We'll work it to the left side. Westbrook fires down low to Harrison. Back out to Terry. Her shot blocked by Bowermaster. McGee with the save tried to bounce it back to Terry, and it's knocked out of bounds by Bowermaster. Here's the Shells with it, headed up the left side, and losing the dribble is Plooster and lost out of bounds as Ordlock had a hand on it but couldn't save it. Right side, Smith with it. Bounce pass to Terry, into McGee. Lost, but picked up by Harrison, who gets the bucket. 8-2 now, the Oilers lead. Here's a pass tipped away by Smith. Harrison tied up with it, the jump ball in favor of the Oilers.
While there may not be a lot of pace to this game, the Oilers have got to be happy with the fact that they're getting the ball to Kelsey Harrison just about every time down the floor, and if they continue to do that, I think good things will happen for them.
Terry at the top of the key will work it to the right side to Westbrook. Terry's pass now picked off, and the Shells, Bowermaster, will head up the right side. Bowermaster holds up the dribble, fires it into the paint. Back out they go to Ordlock. Around to Bowermaster, now Rexford with it. Rexford gets it stripped away, gets it back, and gets it to Bowermaster. She'll try a three, and it's no good. Battled for on the rebound, and the Oilers come up with it.
Nice hustle play by Kelsey Westbrook to get the possession for the Oilers.
Terry with it. And she's going to be called for the double dribble with 1:45 to go first quarter. 8-2 in favor of East Alton Wood River.
And into the game for the Oilers comes number 23, freshman Carrie Harmon. Look for her to run the point, not only this year, but probably for the next 3 as well. Very talented freshman.
Right side for the Shells now. Here's Rexford. She'll kick it out to Orlock. He'll try the 3 that rattles in and out, and the rebound comes down to the Oilers. Westbrook with the board, and she'll drop it off to Harmon. Harmon now, right side to Smith, and a whistle blows and a foul called, and it looks like one of the Shells going to come out of the ball game.
Looks like maybe a bloody nose or something like that.
Allen into the ball game now for Roxana. As Harmon controls the point for the Oilers with 1:20 to go in the quarter. Works it right side to Westbrook. Westbrook will move to the left side now. All the way to the corner. Back out top to Harmon from the free throw line. Her shot short. Saved by McGee and off of Westbrook out of bounds. Leaves 1:05 to go first quarter action as Orlock set to key it in for Roxana. We'll get it into Bowermaster, who heads across the timeline down the right side. To the paint, and the shot blocked away by Harrison, but Rexford gets it back and puts it in.
Man, that's one of the downsides to pressing. You may give the other team some good looks, and Roxana was able to convert that time after breaking the Oilers' press.
Harmon all the way down to the left corner and then loses it off her foot out of bounds. Leaves 45 seconds on the clock first quarter. Now substitution for the Oilers. Shells get it into Bowermaster, will bring it up the floor. Oilers drop the press back now. Rexford with it right side, tied up by Westbrook, and they're going to call a foul on Westbrook. Orlock with it now for the Shells. Driving, gets to the paint, and a collision there, and a foul going to be called.
And a good drive to the basket by Orlock there, and looks like they're not going to call her in the act of shooting, so the Shells will take it out of bounds.
Shells to throw it in with 32 seconds to go in the quarter. And they get it down low to number 15 for the Shells, and that's Flooster with her first 2.
Well, that was an absolutely fantastic ball fake. Harrison's already got 3 blocks tonight, and very good ball fake to get her on the feet and finish the basket.
Harrison, though, with the basketball on the other end, spins around and drops it in the basket. 10-6 now, Oiler lead. Flooster with it. Shot on the way is no good. Westbrook with the weak side board for the Oilers. Will bring it up the floor herself and let it fly at the buzzer, and that'll be the final shot of the quarter, and the Oilers finish with the lead after one quarter. 10-6 in favor of the Oilers. We'll be back after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Listen to what people are saying about the Bank of Edwardsville.
It is a pleasure for me to bank at the Bank of Edwardsville.
Your entire staff was professional, thorough, and very helpful.
I was told I would be taken good care of, and that was the understatement of the year.
Because of the excellent service I received, I have transferred both my savings and checking accounts to the Bank of Edwardsville.
We appreciate the dedication the bank provides.
And that's why I work at the Bank of Edwardsville.
State Farm serves over 75 million auto, fire, life, and health policies in North America. And in the Riverbend area, Tom Lane is the newest face of State Farm. With 10 years experience, a highly trained staff, and a good neighbor attitude, he provides his customers with exceptional knowledge and service. Call 377-8912 or visit them on the web at tomlaneagency.net today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to East Alton Wood River High School. Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller, and the Shells start with a bucket.
Nice bank shot with the kiss off the glass there. Cuts the lead to 2.
Hallie Scott with a bucket for the Shells, and the Oilers try to fire it inside to Harrison. A foul going to be called against the Roxana Shells.
And you see the Shells coming out with a little bit of a different strategy guarding Harrison in the post. Looks like a quick double on that last possession.
Harrison takes the inbound pass and sinks it. 12-8 now in favor of the Oilers. Rexford will take the handoff from Bowermaster at the top of the key and work it right side to Wardlock. Wardlock back top of the key. Here's a shot on the way that's off the glass and pulled down by Harrison. Westbrook now with it. Heads to the right side. Gets it to Smith. She'll get it right back to Westbrook in the corner. Now Smith with it. Trying to fire it into the paint, and it's stolen away by Bowermaster. Bowermaster slows things down.
A little bit different Shell's defense this time. They're really clogging the paint, and it looks like they're going to try to make the Oilers shoot from the outside.
Rexford with it on the right side. We'll get it back to Bowermaster, who gets it to Allie Scott. Scott into the paint to Rexford. Bounce pass in the corner, then right back to Scott. Around to Bowermaster, who will try the three, and it's no good. The rebound comes out off the Shells, and it's Oiler basketball. 6:36 to play in the half, 12-8 in favor of the Oilers. I guess a foul was called actually on that play. And that will send the Oilers to the line, and it'll send Harrison to the line again.
Already in the bonus with 6:36 remaining. This represents a good chance for the Oilers to get to the line and get some free points.
Harrison at the line, 2 out of 4, and she sinks this one. 3 straight now from the line for her.
And anytime you can get a post player like Harrison to be able to knock down free throws makes her even more difficult to defend.
She misses that one, but a board there by Sabola on a putback, and she'll have another try, but not before she's fouled.
It seems like the Oilers are having their way on the offensive glass, and Shells are going to have to do a better job of boxing out, getting position, and getting that rebound.
Sabola now at the line for the Oilers, looking for her first point of the night. Shot on the way, and bounces around, no good. Anna Sabola, the shooter for the Oilers. They lead 13-8 over the Roxana Shells. Her shot on the way is good. Here come the Shells up the floor, and it's Klooster with it. Going to the right side to Ordlock. And traveling going to be called on Area Ordlock. Now a timeout on the floor for the Roxana Shells with 6:24 to go before halftime. They trail the Oilers 14-8. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Make life easy for yourself at the United Methodist Village.
With no more stairs and no more home upkeep in a spacious apartment or villa home, with no upfront endowment and just one monthly fee, you stay in control of your finances. Now that's easy and smart. Countryside living that is fun, neighborly, and only minutes from the Clark Bridge. The United Methodist Village, where living is easy.
I only wish I'd have moved here sooner.
St. Anthony's Health Center, located in Alton, is serving the Riverbend area with quality patient care and comfort through comprehensive outpatient rehabilitative therapy services, advanced diagnostic technology, and emergency services, while also providing community education classes that benefit those of all ages. All brought to you by St. Anthony's Health Center's dedicated and caring health professionals.
Welcome back to East Alton Wood River High School. Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller, and Harrison going to try a shot from just inside the arc in the corner, and the rebound bounces long off of Scott out of bounds. No, off of Harrison out of bounds. And the Shells will have the basketball.
Yeah, and I think Harrison can make that jump shot, but the Oilers would probably be more comfortable with her continuing to work in the post.
Here's Scott with it in the right corner for the Shells, firing it to the baseline to Rexford, whose shot is blocked by Harrison. And the loose ball picked up by Sabola. Will drop it off to Terry. Terry at the top of the key goes right side to Harrison. A little pump fake and a drive. Will get it into the paint to Westbrook. Her shot off the glass and in.
Nice pass, nice shot by Kelsey Westbrook. Again, using the glass and getting it to fall and doubling up the Shells 16-8.
Ordlock to the left side. Klooster with it now to Rexford down in the corner. Klooster with it. Works it right side. Ordlock with a shot on the way. Short, no good. Rebound bounced around and out of bounds off Bowie, I believe. And Roxana will maintain possession as Ordlock scampers under the basket to throw it in. Ordlock looking for someone. Fires it into the corner. Shot blocked by Sabola. Klooster's shot, and she got away with a foul there after the shot.
Definitely, and that would have been a 1-and-1 situation for Sabola.
Terry to Bowie, who fires it in the paint to Westbrook. Now Bowie with it back after picking up a loose ball. Sabola now with it. Bowie around to Terry, who steps up inside the arc and fires. Her shot no good. Rexford pulls down the board for the Shells. Out to Scott, who's going to bring it up the floor. Now she'll drop it off to Plooster on the left side. Right side, it's Ordlock with it. Back to Plooster. Now into the corner they go to Rexford. Down low, and there's a shot blocked. And they're going to say a foul, I believe, on Sabola.
And good ball movement by the Shells that time along the perimeter. Finally got an opening in the post and were able to draw the foul.
Notice number 30 to the line for the Roxana Shells, who's not on our roster. Shot on the way is no good. She'll have another. And this one's good. 16-9 now. The Shells trail to the Oilers. Here's Terry with it, working into the corner to Harrison. Now back around they go, top of the key. Westbrook going to try three, and it's no good. Rebound Terry, and she tries to put it back, and a foul's going to be called.
And the Oilers continue to get 2 and 3 chances at the basket, and that's just something that the Shells cannot give up.
Back to the free throw line go the Oilers, and the first one no good from Terry. She'll have another. And she missed them both. But Sabola pulls down the board, tries to get it back to Terry, but it's picked off by Rexford, who fires down to Ordlock. Her shot no good, and Harrison with the board. Back the other way come the Oilers, down in the corner to Sabola. Into the paint. Smith with a shot on the way, and it's good.
Nice turnaround jump shot there to her left shoulder and gets it to go.
Ordlock with the basketball. Her team down 18-9. Fires it into the corner to Scott. Scott driving. Now tries to get it back out front. Her pass intercepted, and then a foul going to be called on Ordlock as Terry had that ball picked off and then fouled by Ordlock. So Terry going to come back down now and shoot free throws. She'll shoot the 1-and-1 with 4:01 on the clock. Team up 18-9, but not before the Shells take a timeout. We'll take one, too. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Sports, food, and good times. All this and more are waiting for you at Alton Sports Tap. Gather the crew for a night out, or better yet, bring in the whole family and enjoy the best burger or wings in town. We offer daily specials, an affordable menu, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Visit our new Caribbean-themed edition. We also have banquet and meeting rooms for your special occasion. Alton Sports Tap, serving up sports, food, and good times daily at the intersection of Route 140 and Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now approaching the island of Bora Bora. Enjoy your stay.
This beautiful home contains 8 bedrooms, 2 family rooms, and a private jacuzzi just off the master bedroom.
Hey, anybody up for a cruise in my sweet boat?
What are you going to do with all the money you save from buying your car at Roberts Motors?
Roberts Motors in Alton or online at robertsmotors.com.
Welcome back to Wood River High School. The East Alton Wood River Oilers leading the Roxana Shells 18-9 with Corey Terry at the free throw line. I'm Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller. Now substitution for the Shells is Sabola going to check out, and Bowie back into, nope, that's McGee, excuse me, back into the ball game. Now it looks like they're not going to allow the substitution quite yet.
She must be in for the shooter. The only reason I can see why they wouldn't allow that substitution at this point.
And Terry's shot short, no good.
And now she won't get in anyway.
Rexford with it up the right side for the Shells, drops it off to Ordlock. Ordlock back to Rexford. Rexford on the left side now, and reaching in on her and fouling her is Terry.
And it looks like the Shells are now in the 1-and-1 bonus as well.
They trail 18-9 to East Alton Wood River Oilers. Now Sabola out and McGee in. Rexford at the free stripe for the Roxana Shells. And her first shot rolls in and out, no good. Rebound comes down, and Westbrook brings it up the floor. She'll work it left side to Terry, whose shot is on the way. No good. Westbrook chased down the loose ball, though, and her shot back up, no good. Smith with a weak side board for the Oilers, and double dribble. That'll be called on her. 18-9 in favor of the Oilers over the Roxana Shells. Ortlock with it on the right side for Roxana. Works it down to the corner to Rexford. Back out top, they go to Ortlock. She's going to let the three go, and it's short, no good. Rebound comes down, bounces around, and is picked up by the Shells with a jump ball as Westbrook tying up number 30 on the floor.
Would have been nice for the Shells if Ortlock could have hit that three. It looks like the Oilers are not respecting the Shells from the outside, and if they knock down a couple of those shots, it'll open up more on the inside.
Harrison with it in the right corner, fires down low to Smith, who muscles it up and in.
Nice move by number 21, Brittany Smith. Got the ball down low and just as you said, muscled it up and able to get the shot to fall.
Rexford left side gets the shot blocked. I believe she was fouled by McGee.
We're seeing an interesting move by the Oilers down on the other end. I think Coach Evans realized that they were really doubling on Kelsey Harrison, so she's moved her out to the outside. She's making the entry to Brittany Smith, and it's working out very well for East Alton Wood River.
Rexford from the line again and misses the first one. She'll have another. 2:51 on the clock. Second quarter, it rolls in and out. Harrison pulls down the board. And here comes Westbrook up the floor. Westbrook picked up by Ortlock at the center circle. Gets it inside to Smith in the paint, and she drags her toes. She tries to make a pass to Harrison down low. So the Shells get it back on the turnover. And Ortlock will bring it up the floor for Roxana. She'll try the left side to Rexford. Rexford loses the dribble. It picks it back up. Just inside the arc, gets it knocked away by McGee, and Harrison comes up with a loose ball. Here's Harmon bringing it up the floor for the Oilers. Harmon driving right side to Harrison. Now back top to Terry, whose shot is on the way. Rattles in and out, no good. Ball loose on the floor and tied up. Jump ball on the floor.
Nice pass there by Harrison, who is showing people tonight she can do more than just post up. She's doing a nice job hitting the open person in the lane and on the post and playing good defense as well.
Shells get it on the possession. Ortlock will bring it up the right side. She'll take a three from the top, and it's good.
And there you go. That's what I was just talking about. If she can hit that, maybe another one, the Oilers are going to have to come out and defend it, and could be a different ball game.
Makes it a 20-12 Oiler lead as they get it into Westbrook, and she drives, and whistles blow, and a foul going to be called.
Nice move by Kelsey Westbrook there at the free throw line. Gives a ball fake, able to get in and draw the foul and go to the line, and the Oilers are now in the double bonus, so she'll shoot two.
At the stripe, Westbrook lets it go, and it's good. Three points for her on the night now, and she'll have another. And she hit them both. 22-12 now in favor of the Oilers. Ortlock to across the timeline with the ball on the right side of the floor, and now she'll go to Rexford over there. Back to the top to Ortlock, around to Plooster now. Drives, step up inside the arc, lets it go, and it's no good. Harrison with the board. And here come the Oilers with Harmon bringing the ball up the left side. Top of the key, it's Terry driving. Out to Harrison. Harrison with a pump fake, drives the baseline, and her shot rolls over the rim. Rebound, battled for, picked up by Rexford, who throws it down the floor to Ortlock, whose layup is no good, but she will draw the foul. So that'll send Ortlock to the line with 1:12 to go before halftime.
And the Shells are in double bonus now, too. We've had a lot of fouls in this first half, but a lot of times that just means that both teams are playing very hard, and in a rivalry game like this, that's exactly what you'd expect. You expect hard play and a little bit of physicality on both sides.
Area Ortlock. This is the first one. She'll have another. And she gets this one. 4 points for her tonight now, 22-13. The Oilers lead the Roxana Shells. They work it into Westbrook near the free throw line. She drives and will draw the foul. So that'll send Westbrook back to the stripe. Westbrook from the free throw lines. First one is no good. She'll have another. 1:02 to go before halftime. And this one's good. 5 points for Westbrook now as Ordlock brings it up the right side, lets the three go, and it's no good. The rebound pulled down by the Shells. Bounce pass out to Rexford. Plooster with it now, throws it up there short. Westbrook pulls down the air ball and drops it off to Harmon. Harmon between the circles, picked up by Ordlock, works it right side, down to the corner, they go to Harrison. Terry now back out top to Harmon. Left side, it's McGee, and now Harmon with it again. Here's Terry from the free throw line, trying to fire it down to Harrison, too high and out of bounds, and that stops the clock with 31 seconds to go before halftime. Shells basketball. Ordlock will bring it up the floor. Right side, here's Rexford with it. Now back out top, they go to Ordlock.
And you know this is a big possession for the Shells. They'd love to score and keep this in single digits.
Looster loses the dribble, then double dribbles, and that stops the clock. 14 seconds before halftime. The Oilers get it back. Harmon will bring it up the floor this time for the Oilers and work it to the right side to Terry. Into the paint they go. Westbrook thought about a shot, now puts it on the floor and lets it go. And it's no good. Weak side board by Harrison, and she'll be fouled as she tries to put it back with 1 second to go.
The number 20, Kelsey Westbrook, is doing a very nice job for East Alton Wood River, working that middle and making good decisions, and couldn't get that to fall. But as this game has been pretty much the first half, Kelsey Harrison is there for the offensive rebound. And while she can't put it in, she goes to the line.
She hits the first free throw, and she'll have another, and she hits that one as well. Makes the score 25-13 with a second to go, and Shells will get it in bounds and just hold it and let the half come to an end, trailing 25-13 to the East Alton Wood River Oilers. And we'll be back with halftime after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Hi, George Weber. Weber Chevrolet's year-end clearance is underway, making now a great time to save money when you buy and when you drive. Through the end of the month, we are offering the highest sales incentives of the year. And no matter what you hear in the media, believe me, our financing is still as available and aggressive as it's ever been, if not more. Combine that with our great incentives and you have the lowest payments of the year. And that's just the start of the great values at Weber Chevrolet in Granite City, Illinois. Or check us out on the web at RiverGC.com.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.
Top of the key is going to let it fly. Off the glass high and then off the rim, no good. Westbrook with the board. She'll work it to Terry, who will take it up the left side. Down to Harrison. Inside to Smith, who muscles one up. Shot no good, tipped around. Loose on the floor, finally picked up by the Oilers. Bounce pass inside from McGee to Harrison, her shot no good. And the board comes down loose and picked up by Roxana. Scott in trouble, but gets it away to Rexford. And now Plooster with it. She'll take a shot. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Harrison for the Oilers. Terry up the floor now for East Alton Wood River. Will work it to Westbrook. Back to Terry. Her shot on the way is no good. And whistles blow on the rebound.
And a slow start to the half for both teams as both are having a hard time connecting, and sort of the way the game started as well. They'll warm back up.
Here's Ordlock with it for the Shells, crossing the timeline, taking it to the left side and working into the corner to Rexford. They'll get it into Callaghan, whose shot is no good. Here's Westbrook bringing it up the left side for the Oilers. They'll fire it in the paint to Harrison. Her shot on the way, and it rolls in and out. No good. Rebound tipped around. Harrison gets it back. Tries to muscle it back up, misses. Takes another attempt, and will draw the foul.
A great job there by Kelsey Harrison of staying with it, and probably thought she got fouled 1 or 2 times before that, but didn't give up, kept going, and eventually got the basket and the foul, and a chance for a 3-point play.
They give her the basket. Yet to put it up now. They do on the board. And she gets the free throw. 28-13 now in favor of the Oilers. Ordlock will bring it across the timeline for Roxana. A 3 on the way right off the bat, and Terry comes down with the board off the missed 3. To Smith in the lane, and knocked away from her by Roxana. And so Westbrook will throw it in from underneath the basket. Gets it into Harrison, back to Westbrook. Her shot on the way, no good. And whistles below. Looks like they're going to call McGee for a foul here. Ordlock crosses the timeline for the Shells. Inside they go to Scott. Back out to Rexford, but can't hang on, out of bounds. And the Oilers get it back. Harmon back into the ball game as McGee going to check out. Westbrook at the top of the key, goes left side to Harmon. Down the corner to Harrison. Back to Harmon. And now to Westbrook on the other side. They work it down low to Smith. Her shot no good, and Harrison gets the rebound and will draw a foul.
Nice ball movement again by the Oilers as they were able to get the ball to Smith down in the post. She couldn't connect, but once again, there was Kelsey Harrison with the offensive rebound.
16 points on the night for Harrison as she stands at the line and sinks the first one. She'll have another. And misses this one. The rebound comes down to Rexford for Roxana. Left side. They work it around into the corner now to Oxford. Back out top. Plooster with it. And her shot no good as Harmon will chase down the long rebound. Pushing it up the floor left side. Taking it to the basket, and it's good.
Very nice play by Carrie Harmon, number 23 there. She takes it the length of the floor and is able to finish with a nice little jump shot.
Ordlock works it down to Rexford. Back to Ordlock now. Left side they go. Back into the other corner. Here's Rexford with a shot, and it's good.
And that's a good look, good shot by the Shells there. And a few more of those, and they can be right back in the ballgame.
Down 31-15 to the Oilers as Westbrook works it down right side to Terry now, inside to Smith. Her shot no good. Harrison with a board in the putback.
And once again, Kelsey Harrison, the story of this ballgame, able to get the offensive rebound and put it back in.
Here's Rexford with it. Works it back to Oxford. Around they go. Back to Rexford in the corner. And now they'll get it to Plooster. His shot is no good. And the rebound comes down to Harrison. Harmon with it. Brings it up the floor with 4:16 on the clock. Third quarter action. They fired in the paint to Smith. Now Harrison with it. Muscles it up and in.
And that's just how you draw it up right there. Running along the sideline, hitting the open person in the paint, going high-low to Harrison, who scores once again.
21 now for Harrison. Here's a pass into the paint. Scott with it now. She'll fire it up there, no good. Smith with a rebound. Harmon will bring it up the floor for the Oilers. Harmon will go left side to Westbrook, down to Harrison, who gets it tipped away by Rexford out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Rexford. Westbrook gets it into Harmon. Right back to Westbrook. Will take a long shot that's no good. Loose ball chased down by Terry. She loses it. Picked up by the Shells on the left side. And now they lose it back to the Oilers. Smith.
Good defense there by Harmon, who caused that turnover to Brittany Smith, and the Oilers are at it once again.
Here's a pass inside to Harrison. She'll try to muscle one up, can't do it. Rexford pulls it down. Rexford on the right side will slow things down now and work it between the circles. Oilers in the man-to-man. Fire it in the paint. Scott shot on the way is no good, and the rebound comes down to Smith. Harmon brings it up the floor with 2:55 on the clock, third quarter action. And now timeout on the floor. Timeout Oilers, 2:51 on the clock, third quarter action, 35-15. The Oilers lead the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Take a look at the latest J.D. Power & Associates insurance certifications for customer satisfaction. Know what each certified agency has in common?
Each is with American Family Insurance.
In fact, American Family Agencies are the first agency certified by J.D. Power & Associates.
According to our policyholders, our agents deliver an outstanding customer experience.
American Family Insurance.
All your protection
under one roof.
Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062 or stop by 3014 Godfrey Road.
It's good to be first. First Cloverleaf Bank.
Oilers basketball after the timeout. Here's a shot on the way by Terry, no good. The rebound comes down to Cibolo. Put it back in.
Nice job by Hannah Cibolo, who's around the basket and working hard and gets the ball right there and able to put it back in for 2 points.
Luster works it to Rexford on the right side for the Shells. Rexford guarded by Westbrook. Will fire it into the paint and tipped away and picked up by the Oilers. Smith up the floor quickly, tries to take it to the hoop, gets it blocked away and out of bounds.
Nice defense by the Shells there, able to block that shot without committing a foul.
Here's a pass inside to Westbrook, and whistles blow. A foul going to be called, possibly on Collegian here. Lisa Collegian with a foul called. 37-15 in favor of the Oilers with Westbrook at the strike. Her shot on the way, bounces around and falls in. 6 points now for Kelsey Westbrook. She'll have another. And this one rattles in and out. Rebound comes down to Roxana. Will work it outside to Rexford. To the paint and lets it go, and it's no good. The rebound comes down to Harmon. Harmon at the top of the key goes right side to Terry. Inside they try to get it to Smith, overthrown, picked up by Rexford, who pushes it up the floor and takes it to the hoop. No good. Harmon now will push it back the other way. Loses the dribble and wisely slows things up.
Good decision by Carrie Harmon there, and that's what you want out of a point guard. Know when to push it and when to pull it out.
Terry with a shot, no good. The rebound comes down to Elysian. And a jump ball is tied up by Terry. And possession arrow in favor of the Roxana Shells. Minute 32 to go. Third quarter action, 38-15 in favor of the Oilers. Ordlock looking inside, no one there. Now tries to get it to Pluster. And now timeout going to be called by Roxana, who trail the Oilers 38-15 with 1:22 to go. Third quarter action. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
State Farm serves over 75 million auto, fire, life, and health policies in North America. And in the Riverbend area, Tom Lane is the newest face of State Farm. With 10 years experience, a highly trained staff, and a good neighbor attitude, he provides his customers with exceptional knowledge and service. Call 377-8912 or visit them on the web at tomlaneagency.net today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Listen to what people are saying about the Bank of Edwardsville.
It is a pleasure for me to bank at the Bank of Edwardsville.
Your entire staff was professional, thorough, and very helpful.
I was told I would be taken good care of, and that was the understatement of the year.
Because of the excellent service I received, I transfer both my savings and checking accounts to the Bank of Edwardsville.
We appreciate the dedication the bank provides.
And that's why I work at the Bank of Edwardsville.
Welcome back to Wood River High School. Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller. Shells with the basketball, and Orlock tries to work it to the left side. It's tipped away by Smith out of bounds.
And even though the Oilers did drop out of their press earlier in the first half, they've really played an aggressive man defense. And there's another steal by number 20, Kelsey Westbrook.
Inbounds pass stolen away by Westbrook, and she takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. She'll head to the stripe with 1:11 on the clock here, third quarter action.
And very good defense by the Oilers tonight. Very aggressive. Caused a lot of turnovers, which often leads to some easy opportunities to score.
6 points for Westbrook as she sinks the first free throw. Four out of 6 from the line for Westbrook tonight. She'll have another, and this one's good. 40 on the board now for the Oilers. They lead the Shells 40-15. Just over a minute to play in the third quarter. Rexford driving. Stopped at the key and turns around. Her shot blocked now by Harrison. It's picked up and dropped off to Terry. Here's Westbrook firing it into Smith. Now to Harrison. Back to Westbrook, who drives to the baseline. Now to Harrison in the paint. Her shot no good. Smith with the rebound, put back. No good, and it's bounced around, tied up there. Jump ball. Nope, they're going to call a foul here. They'll call a foul on the Oilers. I believe they called that on Westbrook. Here's Orlock with it up the left side. She'll work it to Allen. Allen fires it to the top of the key. Now they work it around. Collision shot no good. And the rebound comes down to the Oilers. Terry pushing it up the right side quickly. All the way down in the corner. And now works it back out top to Westbrook. Inside to Smith. The shot all the way no good. And Rexford comes down with another board for the Shells. Tries to fire it out, but too far. Terry comes up with it for the Oilers. Now they work it inside to Smith. Back out to Terry. Her shot from just inside the arc, no good. And that's how quarter number 3 comes to an end. 40-15 in favor of the East Alton Wood River Oilers over the Roxana Shells. Fourth quarter coming up after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
St. Anthony's Health Center, located in Alton, is serving the Riverbend area with quality patient care and comfort through comprehensive outpatient rehabilitative therapy services, advanced diagnostic technology, and emergency services, while also providing community education classes that benefit those of all ages. All brought to you by St. Anthony's Health Center's dedicated and caring health professionals.
Make life easy for yourself at the United Methodist Village.
With no more stairs and no more home upkeep in a spacious apartment or villa home, with no upfront endowment and just one monthly fee, you stay in control of your finances. Now that's easy and smart. Countryside living that is fun, neighborly, and only minutes from the Clark Bridge. The United Methodist Village, where living is easy.
I only wish I'd have moved here sooner.
Welcome back to Wood River High School. Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller as the Oilers start with the basketball, and Terry's shot rattles in and out, no good. On the rebound, a foul going to be called against the Oilers. 15-2. The Oilers outscore the Roxana Shells in quarter number 3 and now lead 40-15. Here's Rexford with a shot from the left side. Rattles in and out, no good. Harrison with a board.
Harrison has had a big night, as we've been saying the whole night, and we don't have the exact stats, but she's got to be approaching a triple-double in rebounds, points, and even blocks.
Into the paint, they try to get it to Smith. It's tipped away, but Westbrook gets it back. Smith with it back now. Will turn around and sink it.
Number 21, Brittany Smith, has done a very nice job in the middle of that Shells zone tonight, and if it wasn't Harrison scoring, Smith has been right in there and done a nice job as well.
6 points for her on the night. Scott will work it to Rexford, top of the key. Now left side they go. Shot on the way by Bowermaster's good, and that's a 3.
And that'll break the drought for the Shells. A good shot there from the right side.
Here's Westbrook with it, working it into Smith. And she tries to put it on the floor. The ball gets loose, and now a jump ball. And Roxana with the possession arrow. 42-18 in favor of the East Alton Wood River Oilers as the Shells bring it up the floor. Oxford goes Orlock, goes to Rexford. Now gets it right back. Right side is Bowermaster, who holds the basketball. Now works it back to Orlock, around to Scott. Orlock with it back. Fires to Rexford. Drives and drops it off to Scott, who loses it. Picked up by Plooster. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Scott, who gets it out to Rexford. Now Plooster with it back. Here's Rexford. And her shot no good. Cibolo pulls down the board.
Good rebound by Cibolo there, as Roxana had 3 or 4 opportunities, and she was able to finally rip it down and give the Oilers an opportunity on the other end.
Westbrook with a 3 that's no good, but Cibolo with a weak side board, put back no good. Here's Harrison with a putback, and now another putback, and finally a bucket.
And Kelsey shakes her head as she walks down the floor. I think she should have missed the first one, and fortunately for her, she was able to get that second rebound and put it down.
Scott with it now for Roxana. Tries to fire it inside, and it's picked off by Cibolo. Here's Terry with it up the right side to Harrison. Harrison on the baseline with a jumper. No good, and the rebound comes down to Plooster, who is fouled.
Brittany Smith a little over-aggressive getting that offensive rebound and wasn't able to get it and got called for the push.
Orlock with it. Up the left side, down to the corner to Rexford. Her shot on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Westbrook. Westbrook up the right side for the Oilers. Now left side, down to the corner, they go to Cibolo. Terry with it, works it back to Westbrook. Inside the arc on the right side. Across to Terry, whose shot on the way is no good. Rebound pulled down by Plooster of the Shells. She'll bring it up the floor herself. And we'll go to the right side to Rexford, who bounces it inside to Bowermaster. Tries to put it on the floor, loses it. Picked up by Scott. And they work it around to the left side. A shot on the way is good. And that's Orlock with a bucket. 44-20 in favor of the Oilers. Now timeout on the floor. Oilers need a timeout with 4:50 to go in this ball game. They lead the Shells 44-20. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Sports, food, and good times. All this and more are waiting for you at Alton Sports Tab. Gather the crew for a night out, or better yet, bring in the whole family and enjoy the best burger or wings in town. We offer daily specials, an affordable menu, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Visit our new Caribbean-themed edition. We also have banquet and meeting rooms for your special occasion. Alton Sports Tab, serving up sports, food, and good times daily at the intersection of Route 140 and Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
What do I need to do to sell you a car today?
Stop by Roberts Motors in Alton, Illinois.
Welcome back to Wood River High School. Dennis Laird alongside Adam Miller. They work it inside to Smith, and she'll draw the foul.
Nice pass by Kelsey Westbrook to see Brittany Smith wide open there in the lane and able to deliver the pass and get to the free throw line once again.
Smith at the line for the Oilers. Her shot on the way is good. 7 points now on the night for Brittany Smith. She'll have another. It's good. 46-20 now, Oilers lead. The Roxana Shells as Plooster brings it across the timeline. Fires into the corner to Rexford. Rexford will come out to the top of the key. Left side now. Plooster with it. Tries to fire it in the corner, and it's tipped away by Brittany Smith out of bounds.
Good defense there by the Oilers once again to get their hands on it.
Rexford with a shot from the top of the key and sinks a three. Gives her 5 points on the night. Shot on the other end by Westbrook bounces around, and the rebound pulled down by the Shells. Scott with the board, and here comes Bowermaster up the right side. She'll drop it off to Orlock. Left side, they go to Plooster. Now to Rexford. Into the paint. Back out. They fire it around, and here's a shot on the way from Ordlock. No good. Harrison with the rebound.
And Ordlock has had really good looks tonight, and she's made some of them and missed some others, but you know she's a good shooter and young, and she's only going to improve as time goes on.
Sabola with a shot, no good on the other end, and here come the Shells up the floor. Ordlock with it. Will go left side to Plooster. Inside the arc, kicks it out to Rexford. Down low, they go to Scott. Scott with a move. Gets it tipped away by Sabola and a steal. Good block by Sabola there on defense for the Oilers. Terry works the left side around to Westbrook. Here's Sabola on the other end with a shot, and it'll fall.
Gets the nice roll there. Great sequence for Hannah Sabolo. Good defense, comes down and able to knock down the jump shot from the corner.
Gives her 5 points on the night. Ordlock to Plooster up inside the arc. Lets it go, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Terry. Corey Terry with it. Top of the key, goes left side. Westbrook shot on the way, and it's no good. Rebound, Sabola puts it back up. No good. And now it's Rexford battling with the rebound. And a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Oilers, and a host of Oilers coming in now.
It looks like Coach Evans is clearing out the bench there, and a well-deserved rest for the starters for the Oilers, including, of course, Kelsey Harrison.
With 2:37 to go in this ball game. 48-23 in favor of the Oilers. Harmon with it, and she'll bring it out top of the key. Right side, and it's tipped away by Rexford out of bounds. Now timeout on the floor. Oiler timeout. 2:26 to go in this ball game. They lead the Roxana Shells 48-23. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Hi, George Weber. Weber Chevrolet's year-end clearance is underway, making now a great time to save money when you buy and when you drive. Through the end of the month, we are offering the highest sales incentives of the year. And no matter what you hear in the media, believe me, our financing is still as available and aggressive as it's ever been, if not more. Combine that with our great incentives, and you have the lowest payments of the year. And that's just the start of the great values at Weber Chevrolet in Granite City, Illinois. Or check us out on the web at RiverGC.com.
When you play sports like football, injuries are going to happen. That's why more area schools count on the Human Motion Institute's sports medicine pros to keep their athletes healthy and in the game. Our certified athletic trainers are part of the team, assessing and treating injuries right on the field. And if serious injury occurs, they're backed by an expert team of Alton Memorial Hospital surgeons and therapists. The Human Motion Institute at Alton Memorial Hospital. We're part of the team.
Shells basketball after the timeout, and Kelsey Rexford driving to the basket. Draws the foul, and she'll head to the strike.
And that looks like 5 fouls on number 44, Cassie McGee, who in limited time got her 5 fouls, but came in and played hard, and that's what you want.
7 points for Kelsey Rexford as she stands at the strike and sinks the first free throw. She'll have another. And this one's no good. Rebound comes down, battled for, and jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Roxana Shell. Bowermaster to key it in for Roxana with 2:17 left in this ball game. Gets it into Rexford under the basket, and her shot blocked away. And Bowie comes up with it for the Oilers up the right side.
Nice block by Hannah Sabolo, number 5, who hasn't scored a lot of points tonight, but has done a lot of the little things that the Oilers need to be successful. And there she is with another shot from the corner.
2 more on the board for Sabola. Gives her 7 on the night. 50-24 is a shot on the other end. Rexford. Rebound comes down to Sabola, and she'll drop it off to Harmon. Harmon brings it up the floor.
Both these teams are very, very young, and you can really see that on the floor right now with a lot of freshmen and sophomores for both squads.
Sabola's shot blocked. Rexford comes down with the board, but now Bowie steals it back. Sabola with it, and she'll put it off the glass and in.
Nice drop step there on the post there by Hannah Sabolo for another 2 points. She's scored a lot of points here in the last couple of minutes.
6 points in the fourth quarter. 9 for the game. Here's Bowermaster dribbling it off someone's foot. Out of bounds off the Oilers, they say. And so Bowermaster will throw it in with 1:11 to go. Bowermaster looking for somebody. Finally getting it in deep to Ordlock from the free throw line. She'll be fouled. Leaving 1:08 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Ordlock shot on the way, rolls in. Aria Ordlock on the night now with 7 points. Their next one no good. Here's Bowie with the board. In trouble, but gets it to Harmon. Harmon slows things up at the timeline with 1 minute to go. Bowie now, left side, back to Harmon. Her shot all the way, and it's good.
Nice shot by Terry Harmon there as she catches it and steps right in and knocks down the 12-foot jump shot.
Back the other way, Ordlock to Rexford, who's driving to the baseline. Bounce pass inside, stolen away by Harmon. Harmon with 37 seconds crossing the timeline. Going to the right side, Sneed with it, shot on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to the Shells, and here's Ordlock pushing it up the floor. Now to 25 seconds as Bowermaster has it, top of the key. 20 seconds as they get it to Rexford, and foul going to be called. Foul going to be called on Rosemary George. That leaves 19 seconds on the clock as Kelsey Rexford steps up to the strike. And the shot no good.
A little confusion there as to whether that was a 1 or a 2-shot foul, but the Oilers are able to come down with the rebound.
Harmon with it, works it to Bowie. Back to Harmon, 8 seconds. Now here's Bowie with it, bouncing it inside, shot on the way, and it's no good. And that's how this ball game will come to an end. 54-25, the East Alton Wood River Oilers defeat the Roxana Shells. We'll be back to wrap it up after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.